𝐤𝐄𝐄𝐅𝐄, fall on me now. I need your anointing. Come in your power. 𝐤𝐄𝐄𝐅𝐄, you're captivating my soul, and every day I grow. 𝐤𝐄𝐄𝐅𝐄, fall on me now.
Peace of our Master, my Master, Yahusha, be with you. I want to start from Matthew 13, and I will read a couple verses. And this is about the kingdom. Yahusha speaks about the kingdom of heaven, and he is speaking in parables. It's about the man who was sowing the seed. And when he sowed the seed, the good seed, in his field, and at night, when he slept, his enemy sowed darnel among the wheat. And listen to this. This is verse 26. And when the blade sprouted and bore fruit, then the darnel also appeared. This is interesting, because when we read, we see the big picture and we're missing the detail. But remember, Yahweh's word, it's life, it's substantial. Every word is substantial here. It's Yahusha speaking. So I will read this verse again. And when the blade appeared, sprouted, and bore fruit, then the darnel also appeared. So the darnel actually didn't show until the wheat established the fruit. That's interesting, because think about the enemy, those who are contrary to Yahweh's word. Why they will be around you if there is no fruit in you, the fruit of the Ruach? The darnel appeared from that moment when the wheat established, had the fruit coming. We know that the battle is in a spiritual realm. We know that those who have the Ruach in them, the set apart Ruach of our Master Yahusha, will be visible for the enemy. It's like a light, because that's what Yahusha was saying, that if you have the lamp, you would not put the lamp under the table, but you will put the lamp on the lampstand. So the light will be given to all around it, so the enemy will see it. But this is spiritual realm we're speaking of. So knowing that, you need to realize that when you have the light, the enemy will show up for sure, because the darkness despises the light and goes against the light, and darkness has a fear of the light. When Yahusha approached the demons in man, the demons were afraid of him, And they were begging him not to be hard on them, not to send them to the pit, to the Sheol, but to send them to the herd of pigs, inside the pigs. They were afraid of him. They knew who he was. So if we have the light in us, which is of Yahushua Messiah, the demons, the spirits of adversary will know about the light, and they will appear around you. They will be there because they go against the light. There is no life in them. They go against the life because they are of darkness, and there is no good in them. I want to talk about how we discern those things and what we can do about it. And Yahushua speaks here that when the servant saw that the darno appeared, they went to the master and said to them, Master, did you not sow good seed in your field? From where then does it have the darno? And he said to them, a man, an enemy, did this. And the servant said to him, do you wish then that we go and gather them up? And listen what Yahushua said. But he said, no, lest while you gather up the darno, you also uproot the wheat with them. So they need to be around to the end. Until the end, with you, the enemy will be there. But the enemy is not foolish, but Yahweh and his power is greater than them. So if you have the Ruach in you, you will be well. But you can't just see it and be sure. Because like Yahushua said, guard my word, keep and guard. Because the enemy is not sleeping. If you guard the word, if you keep it, then everything will be well with you. And then you will bring more fruit. Like we know with wheat, if the seed is grown in a good ground, it will bring more fruit. And if the conditions will be good, it will be so much fruit. But if you don't care about it, if you would stop to care, or you take it for granted, then everything will go wrong way. I did not choose to speak. I don't know why this happened to me. I don't deserve that. I haven't done anything to deserve that the word was given to me. And I'm not the best speaker, like I mentioned before. And yet I learned one thing. When the word was given to me, it wasn't straight away when I was delivered. The word was given to me, I believe, about 3 years from the moment I was saved. And I heard Yahushua, and I was delivered from my addictions. And my mouth was opened. But then, something happened. I was tested, big way, and I did stumble. I stumbled and I was in a place. I don't want to come back to it. I don't want to come back to that place. That place was cold. There was no love, no hope, no light at all. Nostalgia and grief and sorrows. It was probably the worst place you can end up. It's not that it was really harsh, it was numbness. When you lose something but you don't even feel it. When you know that you had something great in you but you don't even miss it. Is that emptiness. When you don't even realize what you lost. People say that until you lose love or someone close, you don't realize what you had. And that's true. But what the Father did when I was in that place, He wanted me to feel the pain of losing His love, of losing His deliverance, His peace, His joy. He made me crave that love again. He wants me to come back to Him and cry out and ask for that love to be brought back to me. When you taste that love, when you taste Yahweh's love, when you know how it's like, and this is the treasure which you need to receive, and this is the light in man. This is what the darkness cannot stand in you. This is what the enemy wants to take away from you. That's what enemy wants. Because the enemy goes against light, against life, against love, against everything which is good. The enemy is not resting, but many who received little, they don't respect that what they got. If you have little, even what you have will be taken from you. That's what the word says. Because when you have little, you don't even realize that you have something so precious, or you may be taken for granted, or maybe you assume that's something you did, that you deserve it, or you earn it, because you are good, or because you are a good person, because you are righteous. Doesn't work this way, because this understanding is of man. Yahushua did it all. He is the one who is perfect. He is the one who will save you. Not because you did something to deserve that. He did not come to those who are righteous. He did not come to those who are well, but those who are unwell. Those who need the support, those who need the shepherd, who are lost in this place. When you receive little, what that means? If you, for example, you not really struggle where you are, it will be little to you, because you have everything you need here, and you're also confident in this place. And even if you receive something, you would not notice. It would not make a big change, big difference. But if someone been beaten in this world continually, looking for love, if someone was looking for love and friendship, his place, his identity, and he could not find, the little will become great. Like Yahushua said about the mustard seed, It's the smallest seed. But from that seed, a great tree will come, so the birds from heaven will find a shelter in its branches. See, it's about the ground who receives that seed, that mustard seed. Because it's so tiny, but it's got a great potential. But if you have so much going on around you, if you have friends, what you are well established, you have so many things going on in your life, that seed will be not something you really care that much about, will be dismissed. So even that what you have will be taken from you. But to that person that being which has not much here in this world, and even what the person had in this world, it wasn't really for long, and the person does not feel good here in this hostile place, then that little seed will become great and will be a lot. And because of that, the person will respect that word, respect substance of life, because that life, that seed, that word of 𝐤𝐄𝐄, which is substantial, will give him all, because we'll give him the identity, we'll give him everything, because the life from above, it is everything to someone who is lost in this place. If that person had nothing in this world, could not find a job, could not find the friends, could not find love, anything, even identity in this place, and someone gives him everything, but it's not of this world, the person will hold on to it. Then doesn't matter if you don't have anything here, because you have much greater treasure which gives you life. You feel that you are welcome, you have everything you need to thrive, to grow. So you have a reason to wake up every day. So what would you do? You will keep it, you will cherish that treasure, because without, you end up where you were before. But that gift, the set apart 𝐤𝐄𝐄, the living word, it would not make you feel good in this world. Because I heard people saying, when you receive that word, when you have the Ruach in you, when the Father is with you, when you believe truly, then everything in this world, you will feel more confident, you will feel comforted in this place. And some people even say they will be healed in flesh. It's not about this, to be established in this place. If the Father will give you, because you keep His word and you guard it, it's because you need to be used for good as a vessel. It's not like the Father puts the word in you, the Ruach HaKadosh will be there and just you hold it and it's all good, it's all for you. Because the love from 𝐤𝐄𝐄 is selfless. So it's about giving. So the moment you receive the word, and the word will grow in you, as Yahusha speaks about it, and will become a great tree in you. Yeah, it will grow as a tree. The birds will come and nest in its branches. So as the love grows in you, the set apart 𝐤𝐄 will be the serving power from above in you. If the blessings will come to you, it's only for the reason for the works to come. You will be in a good place. The Father will give you the base, so the flesh will be nourished as well. So the work of the set apart Ruach will be great in you. Think about the plant. Think about wheat. The whole plant will look healthy because it needs to be healthy, so the seed will grow and bring forth much more to feed others. That's the reason for the plant to be well, to be healthy, but not for the reason of your own. It's only for the seed, for the purpose. So if you don't care about the produce, if you don't bring the fruit, you would not be blessed. It's only when the fruit is there. Otherwise you become a darnel. The fruit is the indication who you are. So if the word which is substantial is in you, you will be blessed. Yahweh always has a good purpose, because Yahweh is above all and His ways are perfect. So if you have the life in you, the set apart Ruach of Master Yahusha, you will be well, and you will keep and guard and make the fruit grow in you, so it will feed those who are in need, because this is what the set apart Ruach will do in you. That's why the enemy is not happy about it and will go against it. And this is the narrow path, because even the flesh, our flesh, is of this world. So the obedience is to have the fellowship with the source of life, to be with Yahusha in relationship, to build a relationship, and not to mingle with those prideful ones. And how you recognize who is of Yahweh and whose seed is the seed which is living, not of the dead tree. You recognize them what they bringing forth, right? But if you don't have the life in you, you don't have the word, how you can discern? Because those who are of the enemy, they have the characteristics of the enemy. And if you know why the devil was thrown down from heaven, why? Because he loved himself and desired worship for himself. But his characteristics were he was beautiful, he was precious, filled with wisdom and understanding, and all those great things were in him. But he turned against Elohim, he turned against the Creator who created him to serve him, and he desired to be served, and he desired worship for himself and to be complimented and uplifted. He desired fame, glory, and esteem and worship for himself. And those are the characteristics of the fake light, the false light. And opposite to it is the true seed, which is life, which is love, which is truth, which is righteousness, selfless love, which is only for service. And 𝐤𝐄𝐄 is not selfish. Why he did what he did, and from the beginning, everything was for man, for his creation. He loved you. He didn't crave anything for himself, and even that he wants you to love him is for your good, because his love will be given to you, and this is the love of service. As he served his creation, so you will serve him. It's about giving, as the marriage is when two sides serve one another. But not so with the enemy, because the enemy, the adversary, wants to take. It's not about giving, but taking for itself. All things for enemy, for the adversary, is to take, not to give. It's all about that. It's all about you being established, getting as much for yourself to succeed, to be great. It's all about making the man shine. And many of you believers, so-called believers, promote this idea. I would say majority. Father, give me your strength. Yes, sure, you need it. Give me the wisdom. Let me shine. Let me be confident. Because that's what you crave. You want to shine. You want to be someone. But that's not what it is. Yahushua's thought ones were disputing among one another who is greater among them. Who is greater? And Yahushua said, when he placed the child on his knees, you need to become like a child to enter the kingdom of heaven, because the child is pure of heart. It's vulnerable and doesn't have the ego established. The child doesn't have the heart of stone established yet. The world didn't do that yet, because it takes time to do the damage to man. So that's what we need. But if you receive the heart of flesh and you will be circumcised, you would not be strong in flesh. You would not be established in this world. You will be established in a relationship with Yahushua, the one who was sent. So the relationship will be built through him, so we can go to the Father. But without him, you are broken in this place. So without him, we cannot do anything. People saying that they are facing enemies, they're facing hardships. Yahushua wasn't a rebel. And if you just seek the truth from your own understanding, and you think you received, but the love is not in you, the love which serves, you're just playing a role of someone you have no idea about. The man who has the ruach in them, they rely on Yahushua. Those who have the truth in them, the light, they don't rely on themselves, but on the set apart ruach of our Master Yahushua, because they would not make it and they respect what they have, and they will keep and guard. As Yahusha said, whoever receives little, even what he has will be taken away from him. It's not that he received little. He just has so many things, great things in this world for himself, that this would not mean much to him what he received. But those who have nothing, who has nothing or very little here in this world and is broken in this world, when that person receives the little seed, to him is that's so great amount that he will make this seed grow in him, because he will care for it, because that amount, that seed, which is little, will be great in that being. It's all about the view you have, the point of view. To some will be little, to some will be a lot. And those who see this as a plenty, even what they have, it will be added to them, because they respect it. And it's about who you are. And that's why 𝐤𝐄𝐄 says, it's not up to the one who is running, but it's up to 𝐤𝐄𝐄. It's all about him. It's all about the living word. It's all about the set apart ruach, because 𝐤𝐄𝐄 is ruach. And if you do things, the reason, the fruit matters. So do what you meant to do, what he wants you. That's the right reason. Because of the love he gave you, you want to do the same. Because 𝐤𝐄𝐄's love is service. And if you have that in you, you will do that for that purpose of his love. That's the fruit you need to have. It's all about the purpose. It's not about being good for yourself or to show others how good you are. It's not about us. It's all about 𝐤𝐄𝐄. It's all about his Messiah. If you have him in you, it will be all about him, because he gives you everything. Because he connects you to the source of life, because you know who you are. You have the reason to get up in the morning. You have the reason to do everything what you do in this place. It's the foundation you need, and I need that foundation. Without him, I'm no more. If you don't have that in you, if this is not what you wake up every day with, the only thing you care about in this world, this gives you everything, the substance. Before I heard Yahusha, before I was killed supernaturally, I did not know where I'm going. I remember I used to wake up in the morning, I've been just cleaning the house with no purpose. I did not know, just to keep myself occupied. And I will do it all. I used to drink alcohol just not to think. I could not sit. I could not rest. I could not accept myself. Could not find rest for myself. I was scared to think. I would not allow my thoughts to come to my head, because I despised everything about where I am, who I am. I wasn't well in this place. I had no identity. I had no purpose. Everything what I start in my existence had no roots, no foundation. It was chaos. And now I have all. I have my identity. I have the reason to be here. The reason of me being here is not for my own satisfaction, for any rewards, but to be the vessel for the set apart ruach of my master, which is the serving love. Is the substance of life. Is the doer of good deeds. Is the doer which does serve with love to save those who are in darkness. It's all about giving. It's all about service. But I'm not the doer. I'm the vessel of the one who is above all. And this is such an honor, because without it I'm no more. Because it's not about, look, think about it. I did not do anything to receive such a treasure. So what I can do to be thankful, to show how thankful I am, I better guard it, I better keep it and look after the treasure and make it grow. To me, this is the greatest treasure of all. To me, this is everything. As the man who received the 5 minas, he appreciated, he actually was so grateful he received the 5 minas, so he doubled the amount. Because he was respecting it, what he received. But if you have so many other stuff going on in your head or in your life, you will put on the side, you will stash somewhere, you would not respect that. If someone is well and he's fine in this place, if he receives something which doesn't look so, maybe the first look doesn't look so attractive to the eye, but it's got the substance, but you can't see it from the just first look. And you have so many things going on. You have friends, you have meetings, you have things, you have your work, you have your plans, and this you just put on the side, you forget about it. But if someone has nothing and he receives it, oh wow, that will be the only thing he cares about. That will bring him life. That will give him everything. Just think about this now. I had nothing in this world, which I cherished. And what I cherished in this world was taken away from me. I'm talking about the past. Even what I had in this world didn't mean to last, because it was shallow. I did seek the true love. And everything, anytime I had something, or I thought I'd been in a relationship, or maybe I found friends or stability, it was gone. That was my life, the chaos. And I was in such a place. I was wandering around, I could not find peace. And I was hopeless. and in such a despair, in such a emptiness. It feels like I'm in a deep, deep, dark place, and I'm by myself. I lost all things I lost hope for even small things, anything. I've been in such a place. It doesn't matter what I did to please others, to be part, like a friendship group or whatever it will be, so I can find my identity. It did not work. So I end up in addiction. So I've been drinking a lot. Lust of flesh was one of those things which was great in me, and I didn't do right things, and I start to feel disgusted with myself. I didn't like that. I could not stand myself. I had nothing, and that moment, that's when I was saved. That's when I was healed, and I heard 𝐤𝐄𝐄 speaking to me, "You are free now." You don't understand how thankful I am. I don't care if you subscribe to this channel. I don't care if you like it. I don't care about those things. I just need to do what I'm meant to do, because I'm so thankful. And there is nothing I desire more than the service. So I do what the Father wants me to through my Master 𝐤𝐄𝐄, and if He wants me to speak, I speak. If He wants me to do other things, to use the vessel for other works, that's what I desire. That's why I'm here. That's why I wake up every morning. And that's why I can wake up and live here. There is no other purpose in my life. So if you like what I say, I don't care. The Father has a purpose. He knows why. Father from above, He is the source of all things, of all good things. He is good. He is perfect. He's righteous. He's set apart. He's mighty. He's above all, and He's the source of wisdom, of all wisdom, and His truth, His life. And His Son 𝐤𝐄𝐄 is exact representation of Him, and He is for you to receive Him, to receive the set apart ruach of 𝐤𝐄𝐄 Messiah. And that's the seed, that's the bread of life. As 𝐤𝐄𝐄 says, man shall not live by the bread alone, but by every word which comes from the mouth of Yahweh. Every word. Not the word from man, not the word from the dictionaries or the resources. The word here is a substantial, but the understanding comes from the Ruach HaKodesh. Without that substance, you are unable to understand anything. You are unable to receive that to yourself, because the devil will snatch it very quick. You need to welcome Yahusha to your heart. You need to desire Him. But to desire Him, you need to really lose this life. How much you need to lose, I don't know. Everyone is different. But like Yahusha said, I did not come to those who are well, and I did not come to those who are perfect, who are righteous, but I did come to those who are unwell, to those who need physician, to those who are sinners. And let it be well with you. Peace be to you.